Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for joining me for this Gemini full moon sonic immersion and guided meditation. The full moon will be exact on Monday night, the 27th of November at 8:16 p.m. for those of you in the Melbourne, Australia time zone. It'll be on the 26th in some other parts of the world. Now, full moons are about completion, releasing, celebrating, and making space for the new. And this full moon is about mind. Gemini is the storyteller of the zodiac. It gathers information and wants to reshare that information with the world around it, communicate its story through constructs of mind. It wants to understand the world through mind. It represents that left brain, analytical thinking, that logical mind that looks for patterns in the environment to make sense of the world around it. Now, the full moon is opposite the sun, which is in Sagittarius, and Mars is right there with the sun in Sagittarius. So not only are we looking at mind and how we can manage it, but we are also looking at how we can master our belief systems, our limiting beliefs. What can we let go of? Our limiting constructs of self. What can we release so that we can make space for our truest and purest potential? We have Saturn, the planet of restrictions, the planet that brings up our fear and doubt so that we can see where we are limited, over in Pisces, which in the negative side is about not having healthy boundaries, and it is squaring the sun and moon, showing us where we might be a victim to the world around us, where we might not have healthy boundaries to the information that comes in, and where we may let it influence us and keep us limited in our perception of self and what we are capable of. Pluto, the planet of power, on the other hand, is over in Capricorn, and it is making a friendly trine to the moon, empowering us with those higher octaves of Capricorn, which are personal mastery, commitment to self, integrity, and dignity. So we can use that power of Pluto to commit to what we want to let go of, how we want to think of ourselves and our world moving forward, what limiting beliefs, what doubts, what fears we want to clear out of mind, clear clutter so that we can have a brighter perspective, because mind creates reality and what we think we create. So for this full moon, I wanted to work with the energy of mind and creating mental space for the clutter, releasing what doesn't serve so that we can make room for the new. If you'd like to join me, I invite you to find somewhere quiet and cozy where you can sit down, relax, and tune into the experience. Somewhere where you won't be disturbed, where you can close your eyes, perhaps grab a pair of headphones, and immerse deeper and deeper into the journey. I invite you to bring your awareness to your breath and take it in through the nose, into the lungs, and then into the belly, filling up completely, and exhaling through the mouth, releasing anything that doesn't serve, making space, softening into that space. And as you release, make space, and soften, I invite you to straighten your spine by pulling up through the crown of your head, stacking each vertebrae one on top of the other. Rolling the shoulders back, opening up the chest, bringing the chin parallel to the floor. Relaxing the belly. And if you haven't already, closing the eyes and rolling them back up into the center of the head towards the third eye. The cave of Brahma, the marriage hole. The place where the pituitary and pineal gland meet, where the basal ganglia end. These parts of you, these glands that activate your intuition, your psychic vision, your mastery over the senses. You might feel your eyelids flutter. Just know that you're activating those alpha brain waves here, that relaxed response, taking yourself in a more tranquil and easeful state. Continuing to breathe into the chest and then the belly through the nose, and then letting it all out on the exhale. Softening deeper into the experience. Creating space with every inhale and exhale. And then with your awareness focused on that third eye, I invite you to consider what you want to release. What thought patterns, what limiting beliefs, what conditioning, what constructs of mind. What dialogue that runs in the background that might create fear or scarcity or doubt. Do you want to let go? To make space for a fuller, more authentic expression of self. What clutter are you ready to remove? Just bringing this all up in whatever way it wants to be seen. Perhaps in words, in knowing, perhaps in images, in sounds, perhaps in a feeling or a sensation, perhaps in images or patterns or shapes. And then from that third eye, shooting a beam of light up through the crown of your head, a beam that is golden white light up into the sky until it connects up to your North Star. Connecting into that soul journey, that dharmic future. And then bringing that beam down from the third eye past the heart, shooting down through your feet into the center of the earth, that golden white light connecting in, anchoring in to Mother Earth. And sending down what doesn't serve. All that we want to release, let go. To make space, giving it to her to transmute and transform, to use as nourishment, fuel. For the earth. And then bringing your awareness back to your heart center here. And tuning into the call of your heart, asking it, what vision does it have for you? Who do you get to become? As you move beyond the limits you've just removed. What are you ready to see, to step into, to embody? And connecting into that vision. Holding space for it in your heart. And then bringing your awareness back up to your third eye, to that cave of Brahma, that space in the center of your head. And noticing that as you focus on that space, it begins to expand. It begins to activate. Imagining at the center of your head a sphere of sparkly, white golden light. The size of a tennis ball. And then with each inhale, beginning to expand the sphere, allowing it to grow larger and larger. With each exhale, grounding in a knowing that it is expanding. Grounding it into this reality and breathing in and expanding it even more, extending it out past your head to create a golden white sparkly halo. Around your head. And then focusing your awareness on this halo, noticing if there are any areas that look like shadows, cracks, dark patches, any spaces of fear and doubt left, any spaces of negative thinking, limiting patterns, thoughts. Just filling these up. With that gold and sparkly white light. And notice that as you do, your halo becomes more and more radiant. It glows brighter and brighter. And becomes more and more clear, more and more powerful. Notice the inner quiet it creates, the mental peace, the spaciousness. Notice how its light releases any darkness. Upgrades you. Into higher-minded ideas and thoughts of self, of your reality. And then bringing your attention back down to your heart, the place of oneness, unity, love. And noticing a sparkly golden white light here as well, the size of a tennis ball. And beginning to activate and expand this light as well. With every inhale, expanding it out. With every exhale, grounding into it. Making it more and more real. Expanding out beyond your body, making it the size of your halo. And then expanding out even more to encompass your entire body. A field around your sparkly iridescent white light. And noticing any areas in that field that need your attention, any cracks, any dark spots, any shadows, and filling those up. Allowing yourself to become more and more radiant, brighter, lighter. And begin to tune into that lightness of being that you have created. And then before you, beginning to imagine a screen, a TV screen, a cinema screen. And on that screen, begin noticing a story of a future version of self that is free of everything you've released. And begin witnessing this story of this free, liberated self being played out. A new story created about your potential, your ability, your worth, your intelligence, your beauty, your potential, your impact. Witness it here play out on this screen. And then bringing this screen closer and closer. And beginning to connect heart to heart. You and this version of you. Through a cord from the heart to the heart. A cord of gold and white light. You with the future version of self. And feeling what it feels like to be this self. And allowing that feeling to totally embody. To intoxicate you, to fill you up completely. And then jumping into the screen and fully becoming this future version of self, living in the future, experiencing it, experiencing your new story. Notice what it feels like in this body, what it smells like, tastes like, the thoughts in this body's mind. Connecting in deeply, allowing your senses to fully activate and receive all this information. completely taking it in, reprogramming your mind, your sense of self, your identity. And then jumping back out of the screen into your body, into that bubble of golden light that you've created around yourself. And begin to feel this new story integrate into this energetic field around you, integrate into your mind and halo, reprogramming it in the present moment, giving it new life. Allowing the programming to reach a natural completion. New neural pathways to form, new belief systems to solidify, a new sense of self to be birthed. In the present moment. And remaining in this space just for a moment, feeling it all integrate. Feeling all the parts of you reassemble and align with this new truth. And completing the integration. Breathing yourself back into your heart center. Recalling all those fragments of yourself back into the present moment. And as you return, taking a moment of gratitude for what you've created, a moment of thanks. Knowing, confirming, expressing, communicating that it is done. Tuning into your body, the energy within and around, and noticing who you are now. what this new expression of self feels like. And when you're ready, gently returning, slowly but surely, opening your eyes, coming back fully to the here and now, finding a place right in front of you, a spot on the wall, something you can focus on, and allowing your vision to regain that focus, that clarity, and allow that to bring your entire mind and body back into focus, into the present moment. Well, thank you for joining me. I hope that served. Let me know how that felt in the comments below. I love hearing from all of you. Wishing you many happy full moon blessings. We'll be doing a meditation and activation live online for the full moon. So check out the link below for those of you who want to join me live. We'll go deeper into the experience. And I'll leave a link to all my coming events for the year. I will be slowing down in December and then starting back up in person in February, but I will have a few more online events through January and into the new year. Sending you all so much love. Satnam.